Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everyone, checking in on the market. Should be a fairly quick video as the bulls just saw a little bit of follow through. It was one of those days where the tech sector saw healthy consolidation. The financial sector saw really strong continuation. That financial sector is close to changing the weekly trend, and the monthly chart over the last 4 years is a bull flag. And after 5 months of consolidation, these bulls almost look like they're ready to head back up, change the weekly trend. And if they do, I'm looking for the S&P 500 all-time high. At this point, to derail these bulls, we're pretty much going to have to see a bearish reaction to earnings from Apple, Google, Facebook, Amazon, and those are the major names that I'm waiting for here. And we can see the strong close. Pretty uneventful days, tight range, again, because if one sector is going in one direction, the other's going in the other direction, we're not going to be expecting too much downside. So we saw some weakness first thing, but as soon as I saw the financial sector still holding up and, up at the high of the day as the tech sector's at the low of the day, I can say, all right, it might be a consolidation day, but we're not going to dump or see any kind of significant downside if both sectors aren't going down. So SPY bulls in full control. Weekly chart continuation, only resistance levels up at the all-time highs, whether you're using the adjusted or unadjusted numbers. Very limited resistances in these ranges. IWM still grinding this middle Bollinger Band. This now makes the third or fourth touch in the last 5 days. Still resistance clear, though, in the low 168s. 168, 168.03, 06, and then we're looking up at 168.73. The bulls trying to hold this middle Bollinger Band and follow through back towards that all-time high. Weekly chart still extremely strong as well. Anything above 161.67 keeps these bulls in full control without a worry in the world. QQQ, daily inside bar, extremely tight range, so even the tech consolidation was still very healthy. Support is down at 179.38, resistance 180.44, all-time high is 180.65 shortly after that. And of course, how those major names in the coming week or two have these earnings and the reaction to these earnings, that's going to be pretty instrumental in terms of what we're looking at short term for XLK and QQQ. VIX, bullish reversal candlestick attempt here. Anything under 1318 is just a lower high. Following some groups, watching around how people talk about the VIX. And it's not I don't think it's a good idea to be saying, VIX is really low, it's time to grab some positions. And in my opinion, it being low is not a good enough reason to do so. It's worth watching. We need to see some sign the bulls are showing up. So whether that's a change in trend on the hourly time frame, the bottom line is we have to always be protecting against these positions when we are fighting the trend, and whether it's even just waiting for a 5-minute trend change so you have a stop loss level to be looking at the low of that pullback, and obviously utilizing stop losses to stay protective. But it's the kind of scenario where, if you're looking to hedge because you have significant bullish positions, absolutely grab some VIX because it's low. But if you're just looking for a trade and for VIX to bounce only because it's low and you're not hedging long-term positions, in my opinion, I do believe there are better game plans to be had. So we'll see how it ends up. The weekly chart still trying to hold this base of support. It was 1122 as the higher low. It is still holding at this point. So going to be interesting to see what the rest of the major tech sector earnings do. Financial sector bulls pretty much out of the woods for the short term at this point with this clear higher low, higher high bull breakout continuation, all about 28.15 and 28.38. And again, just quickly looking at the weekly time frame, you can see how in the clear we are. If we clear 28.38, we have a lot of space with little resistance back to the all-time high. So pretty quick turnaround this week in reaction to these earnings. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.